In a world filled with political upheaval, economic crises, and personal anxieties, fear grips our hearts like a violent storm. The waves of uncertainty threaten to capsize our peace. Yet even in this chaos, Psalm 56:3 offers an anchor. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. This ancient wisdom speaks directly to our modern struggles. King David wrote these words while fleeing for his life from King Saul. Surrounded by enemies and hunted like an animal, his circumstances warranted terror. Yet his response was revolutionary. He named his fear while declaring his trust. This teaches us that acknowledging fear isn't faithlessness. It's the starting point for genuine trust. Modern neuroscience reveals that fear triggers our fight-or-flight response, flooding our bodies with stress hormones. But Psalm 56 presents a counterintuitive approach. Instead of reacting instinctively, we're called to respond intentionally with trust. This spiritual practice actually rewires our brain's fear pathways over time. Every fear presents a choice. Will we listen to the voice of panic or the voice of promise? Trusting God doesn't mean pretending danger isn't real, but believing His presence is more real. Like David, we can say, "What can mere mortals do to me?" when we're secure in God's sovereign care. David's psalm shows prayer as the first response to fear. Not polished prayers, but raw, honest cries. Be merciful to me, my enemies pursue me all day long. This teaches us that God invites our unfiltered emotions. Research shows prayer reduces anxiety by 36%, proving its psychological and spiritual benefits. Remarkably, David moves from prayer to praise while still in danger. In God I trust, I will not be afraid. Praise shifts our focus from problems to God's character. Neuroscience confirms that worship activates brain regions associated with joy and reduces activity in fear centers. This is spiritual warfare with biological impact. Paul called it peace that transcends understanding, the counterintuitive calm that comes not when storms cease, but when trust anchors us. Brain scans of meditating monks and praying Christians show remarkable similarities: reduced stress hormones and increased alpha waves associated with relaxed alertness. Psalm 56:8 contains a stunning image. God collects our tears in a bottle. This metaphor reveals His intimate care. Every fear, every pain is noticed and valued. Modern psychology emphasizes the importance of feeling seen. How much more when the Creator of the universe attends to our distress? Practical trust means taking steps forward despite fear. For David, it was facing Goliath. For us, it might be having that difficult conversation, starting treatment, or forgiving someone. Each act of trust strengthens our faith muscle and rewires our brain's fear response pathways through a process called neuroplasticity. The boat in our first scene now rests in calm waters at dawn. The storm hasn't disappeared, but the sailor's perspective has transformed. Psalm 56:3 isn't magic, it's spiritual technology for turbulent times. When we choose trust, we don't deny the storm, we discover who holds us through it. The invitation remains: when I am afraid,